guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Taylor and this is Plant Dust Woman. Today we're going to be talking about my October favorites. So I'm going to talk about my top 5 favorite houseplants of this past month. Today is Friday. It is the day before Halloween. I got my spooky makeup on. It was unplanned, but I thought, hey, 'tis the season, so let's roll with it and film a video. Like I said, it's Friday. I'm actually at work. It's a slow day, so I thought I would get this video up. So if you hear people talking in the background, that's just my coworkers. They're hanging out, they're working, so just ignore that. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into this video. All right, you guys, so I didn't put these in a specific 1 through 5 order. They're just my top favorite 5 plants for October, so I love them all pretty much equally. But the first plant that I'm going to be talking about today is my bird's nest fern. I just have this in a cover pot, so it's in nothing pretty, but it doesn't even need anything because look at how beautiful it is. It totally just steals the show. It's massive. I don't know if you can tell. This is its newest leaf right here. And then also, if you look up close, it has a new leaf coming in right there. So that's how they come out. I think it's so interesting the way that these grow. They come out in a little curly Q in the middle and they're furry, and then they just push all the way out into a new leaf. It's just fascinating to me. Also, it is so intriguing that this is a fern. I don't know about you guys, but this does not scream fern to me. When I first saw this plant, I wouldn't have assumed that it was a fern. Its leaves are really sturdy, and maybe that's why I'm keeping it alive and it's doing well. I actually got this plant as a gift from my friend Shelby. Thank you, Shelby. Love you long time. She has the most beautiful bird's nest fern in her bathroom. Oh my God, I've put it on my story before on Instagram, so I'm sure you guys have seen it, but I just always talk about hers. So she picked one up for me, which I thought was so sweet of her. And yeah, I love it. If you don't have one, I highly recommend it. I think they're so beautiful. Okay, my second favorite is my Skindapsis Exotica. This plant, I put it on the side, is just, I'm obsessed with it. I literally am obsessed with it. I have had this for a really long time, and I don't feel like the obsession started until recently. And that's because I moved it into my studio and it was getting really good light and it was putting out a lot of growth. Because for a while it was just doing nothing, which we all know as plant parents, you tend to favor those that are growing, that are doing things, that are thriving. I don't know if that's just me, but my favorite plants of the month are typically the ones that have been catching my eye for a reason, because they're doing something. So this one has a new leaf coming in right here. It's got this new leaf, this new growth, a new leaf coming in right here, another one coming in back here. This is a new leaf. I mean, it has just been putting out leaf after leaf after leaf, and it's finally like really trailing here. Yeah, I know I'm being repetitive, but it's just so beautiful. And the leaves are huge. Like, look at these leaves. I have big hands, okay? And they're like the size of my entire hand. They're huge, like of my face. Yeah, if you do not have an Exotica, I highly recommend it. I just picked up my second one, which is not here, it's at home, and I'm already obsessed with that one too. I just think that they're beautiful. They're kind of hard to come by in my area. I haven't seen them very often, and when I have, they've been really tiny. So obviously, as soon as I saw a second one that was kind of this size, I had to snag it. But just look at that foliage. Oh, it is just so beautiful and silver and amazing. I love it. Okay, next up is my Hoya Astralis, and I know that I've probably put this in a favorites video before because I do love it so much, but this thing is just growing out of control. It's probably hard to even see how large it is, but we've got this growth up top, all of this growth, and look at this. This is crazy for a Hoya. Like, it's just growing so fast. And I mean, I love Hoya so much, but my other Hoya are not so fast to grow. And this one is just like, see ya. Like, it is just growing like a weed, and all of this new growth up top that is red toned. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's just so stunning. The leaves are so just like glossy and round, and yeah, I don't know what else I can say. It's just so beautiful, and I am constantly staring at it and checking on it. And specifically, the reason I have it in my favorites this month is all of this top new growth, all of this reddish tone new growth. It literally all popped up within the same week. I counted 14 new leaves at one time. I mean, that's crazy. Obviously, it's really, really happy, which in turn makes me really happy. There's 2 more down there. Like, it is just happy. And I love it very, very much. Okay, my next plant is my Sibu Blue Pothos, which is right here. This thing is just my baby. I love it so much. It has quite a bit of yellowing going on right now, as you can see in this area. And that's because I let it dry out to the extreme. It was completely flopped down. I really thought that I thought I did it in, and I was gonna be so upset if I killed this plant. But she has perked back up, and I think she'll be fine. The reason this is my favorite is it's unique, it's beautiful, and it's so full and healthy. Like, this plant, look at it. Like, there's so many leaves on this plant, and it just grows and grows and grows and grows, and I have taken so many cuttings from it. I will say I 100% understand the hype on this plant because the leaves are just the most beautiful silvery blue shade. They are slender, like lance shaped. They just are unique, and I do get the hype. What I don't understand is why it's so hard to come by, because this thing grows literally like a weed. Like, this is one of my fastest growing pothos, and it propagates incredibly easy. So I think it's so annoying that it's so hard to come by, because it shouldn't be. And I've been sharing my cuttings. I think it's just a great plant. It grows, it can propagate really easily. It is so stunning, and every time somebody that is not a planty person comes and looks at my plants, they always really gravitate towards this, and I think that's so interesting. And I do think it's the color and the shape of the leaves and just how full it is. It looks really healthy. It looks like it's thriving and happy in my care. So yeah, that was kind of a ramble, but I love this plant. It's my baby. Okay, and last but not least is a plant that I don't show very often on my Instagram. Not because I don't love it, because I do. I really, really love this plant, but just because I hang it up high in this room and I don't tend to bring it down very often, and it doesn't need watering hardly ever, and that's why I don't show it very often. But my next favorite is my Rhip salas. And wow, I don't know the exact type of Rhip salas that this is, so don't kill me for that. It's just like the standard like mistletoe type, I think. I don't know, but look at this thing. Is just getting really, really long, and it's starting to really put out a lot of growth. Before, it was very much like this length up here, and it was very full and healthy on top, but ooh, got my mouth. It never put out long growth, and now, I mean, look at this one. Like, hang on, sorry. It's like hair. Look at this one strand. I don't know if y'all can see this, but this is one strand. Like, it's so thick. And then these really long ones, like, it's just really putting out the growth. It's clearly really happy where I have it. I did recently move it to my southwest facing window, and it's just totally loving it. It's so soft. It does not poke you. I've had people ask me that before. It's really soft, and yeah, I just love it. This thing I let get completely dry until it's completely pruny looking and hanging down and basically looks dead, and then I give it a nice soak and it just pops right back up. And yeah, I just think it's really unique. I think it's beautiful. Another reason why I love it so much is that whenever I do see this in stores, it's always in little tiny 2-inch pots. I never see them like this. And I actually got this. This is one of the first plants I ever got. I got this at Lowe's for like $8.99, way before I even knew what it was or knew that it would be hard to get. So I'm really glad that something about it spoke to me and I bought it. But yeah, I just think it's so stunning and beautiful. And I really need to put it in a prettier pot because it's just in its little hanging nursery pot. It deserves a beautiful hanging pot, so I should do that. But yeah, here is my Rhip salas. All right, you guys, that was my top favorite 5 plants for the month of October. I cannot believe that we are already marching into November. It is like freaking me out. We are about to be in the holidays, y'all. Like, for real. It's crazy. I hope that you like this video. It was fun for me to film. I love filming these just because I get to talk about some of my favorite plants. So of course, that's what all of us plant lovers like to do, is talk about our plants. If you did like it, give it a thumbs up, and I would love it if you would subscribe if you have not already. I'm really trying to get to 1,000. I plan on doing a really awesome giveaway at 1,000. I don't know what it's going to be yet, but I'm going to go shopping for it soon. And yeah, let's get me there so I can do that giveaway. It would be awesome, and I really appreciate all the love and support that you guys have given me. Keep doing it. It makes me feel so loved, and I appreciate it. Comment down below what you guys want to see next, and I'll see you next time. Bye!